we're going to talk about certificate of deposits. I don't really necessarily do these, and you'll see why. But they are investment nonetheless. So a certificate of deposit is you making an agreement with more likely a bank, and you're going to put in a set amount of money per month for probably like anywhere from 1 to 5 years. And what the bank gives you in return is the interest off of the interest.
Interest, you fool. You know what? Take this.
Off of what you're putting in there back to you, including your money at the end of that agreement. So say within a year you was going to give $5,000, but you got to pay so much per month to get to the $5,000, and that's what it will equal out to that year once it's over with that agreement, right? Well, you're going to get your $5,000 back, and you're going to get the interest of what the bank made off of the money that you did with that certificate of deposit agreement that you did. Now, here's why I don't really necessarily care for them. The reason why I necessarily don't care for them is because once you put that money in that certificate of deposit, you can't pull it out for anything. You can't touch it, you can't do nothing. That's literally the bank's money because you fulfilled that agreement. Well, you signed that agreement with them. So if there was any type of emergency or anything of that nature, and you're not able to pay them, well, they hold you accountable to that because you signed that agreement with them. And like I was saying, if you had an emergency and you needed extra money, but that money in your savings account is gone, not only that, but you got that money in that certificate deposit and you're like, oh, I need that money now. You can't touch it because you fulfilled the agreement saying you can't touch that money with a certificate of deposit. That's why I don't really use certificate of deposits. Because if I need something ASAP, I need to be able to get it ASAP. So yeah, that's what a certificate of deposit is. That is another way to invest. But like I said, it's up to you to make that choice if you want to do that. Now, like I said, if you want to get into certificates of deposit, all you gotta do is go through your bank. I'm pretty sure they got a CD for you. That's what in shorter terms it's called, CDs. I'm pretty sure they got a CD for you if you want to do that, and you can do that. The next thing we're going to talk about when it comes to investing is the number one way where people become millionaires in this world and in this country specifically. That is with real estate. Real estate is owning any type of land, any type of property someone can live in, owning a house, owning a store, anything like that. And there's many ways you can make money off of real estate. You can make make money off of wholesaling, fix and flips, rental properties, commercial properties, owning stores, owning apartments, owning hotels. That's how you make money with real estate. And there's ways to get into real estate that don't really cost that much, but it's still considered an investment. Wholesaling is one of the ways I'm gonna find myself into the real estate world, because sooner or later I'm gonna be jumping into real estate as well. But I gotta get there first. But how I'm gonna start is with wholesaling. Technically, I'm already started in real estate investing right now, because this home that I record in is a house that I purchased with my money. And how am I making money off it? Here's how. When owning real estate, a lot of people try to check on the housing market analysis around them. When we say housing market analysis, we're talking about the assessment and the worth of houses in the area that I'm living in, that we're living in. The place where I'm living in is a hot place for people to come here and buy houses, which makes the property of my house go up. And that's what's called equity. The property of my house is already worth more than what I paid for it at the price that I paid for it. Which means when I sell this house, whenever that day comes, because until then I'm living in it, I'm paying the mortgage. But when I leave here, because I'm in the military, so I'm not going to be here forever in this house, I can rent it out to someone and they can pay my mortgage. Until that time comes for me to sell that house, most likely that equity is going to go up due to where I'm at and where I'm located. When it's time for me to sell, the price of that house that I bought it for now is going to be worth more. So not only is my house going to be paid off, but that extra money from the equity of the house and what it's worth is going to go straight into my bank account. Like I said, there's a plethora of ways, and I would love to go in depth about real estate, but I do not have the time in this video. If you want to know more, like I always said throughout this video, go ahead and let me know in the comments or DM me. So the next thing I'm going to talk about that you can invest in is starter company investing. Starter company investing is pretty much you giving a set amount of money to a company you believe is going to be worth way more in the future, and in return, when the company agrees with that agreement that you will make on the money you will give them, they will return you with a portion of the company's worth, or they give you a set amount of money back to you for investing that much into them. Let's just give a pure example. Let's just talk about one of the companies everyone know today. Let's just say Amazon. We all know Jeff Bezos made Amazon, and we all know that he did it out of his garage. But let's just say you approach Jeff Bezos and you said, hey, I'm going to give you the set amount of money for your company, and in return, I want 10% of your company or a set amount of money back. But let's just say 10% right now, because I want you to see the real benefits of startup company investing. And Jeff Bezos agreeing to give you 10% of that company. Look at what Amazon is worth today, and now think of 10% of that being entitled to you. A lot of money, ain't it? Now you see the reason for startup investing and why that be considered investing. Now, how can you get involved into startup company investing? There's a plethora of ways online that you can do it. You can go through startengine.com, NeonVest. There's a few more I can't really name. I haven't did no startup investing myself. I think another one's like BioEngine. But if you want to do that, Google startup company investing, and there's a plethora of platforms to where you can find companies that you want to give money to and you believe it's going to blast off, and try to get some type of agreement in return to where you make money off of that if it blasts off and takes off and becomes successful. That's another way to invest. That is pretty much a pep talk between me and you, and that's investing in yourself. I know you heard this a lot, but let me give it to you in my own words. So, since this topic is about money, you are taking the time to invest in yourself because you don't really know too much about investing. So you're investing time out of your day to sit here with me and learn a little bit about investing. That way you can make more money for yourself in the future, or just to give you a spark or an idea of where to go next in order to make yourself better tomorrow. And today, that's one way to do it. But there's so many ways. Picking up books to get more knowledge on certain situations. It don't even gotta be really financially. It could be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you want to get more spiritual, read up on how to be more spiritual and then follow the trends of that. If you know you're overweight and it's not healthy to live that lifestyle that you live in, go to the gym, work out. You're investing into yourself. You want to make yourself better each and every day, no matter if it's got to do with money or it got to do with your own physical body or even your freaking mind. Invest into yourself. There's a lot of times that I see people just pretty much waste their day by being on their phone all the freaking time, playing video games, and not really focus on how can I make myself better. I want to be a better person for me today, and I want to be a better person for me tomorrow. I want to be a better person not for just me, but I want to be a better person for my family. That way they can live better throughout me because of my actions and what I've done today. Invest into yourself. You are taking a great time and opportunity by watching this video and investing in yourself right now. But continue doing that. Don't stop here. Please invest into yourself. That's all I got to tell you. And that's the end of this video. Or you want me to go more in depth into anything that I discussed with y'all today, please let me know in the comments down below or DM me, and we can make this a series. I can keep on going with this. This is all up to y'all and what y'all give me in feedback. I hope y'all enjoyed every bit and every minute of this video. I hope y'all learned something and took away from it. And like I always say, get better every day. It would be a shame for me not to plug Black Kosmos in. So if you have some merch that you want to buy right now, please go to www.blackkosmos.com and get something. I understand the holidays was around when I launched, but this is still a new day. So if you want to grab something, go ahead. There will be more merch coming next month. Believe that. Along with that, that's about it. There's gonna around on this video or just in the description down below, there will be links to my Facebook and IGs for both iLEAP vlog series and Black Kosmos. Please like them and follow them. Show some support to me. It helps me out a lot. Like this video, comment on this video, subscribe, share this video with anyone who wants to know about investing. And before we go, you know what I got to give y'all. You know what I got to give y'all. The book of the day. The book of the day is The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie at all. It's a thick book. And it's a pretty intricate book if you don't really know too much about investing, but it's a real good book to say the least. I'm gonna let you take a look at the book, but if you want a hint on how thick this book is, thick. It's a thick book. But other than that, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, remember, as always, get better every day. And I'll see you on the next episode.